All right, the ribs. When I showed you the sternum, I talked about the true, false, and floating ribs. The true ribs are your first 7 pairs. They're often referred to as vertebrosternal ribs, as they directly attach to the sternum. The false ribs, which are pairs 8, 9, and 10, are usually referred to as the vertebrochondral ribs. And the vertebral ribs would be your last two, the 11 and 12. The floating ribs, they don't attach at all to the sternum. But the false rib indirectly attached, and I showed you how that worked with the sternum. But the structures on the ribs, pretty straightforward. There's very few structures. You've got the head. You've got the neck. And you've got the tubercle. So you have head, neck, tubercle. This is the angle. The ribs articulate posteriorly with your thoracic vertebrae. The angle forward here, this is the shaft. And this would be your sternal end, which can articulate the costal cartilage. So sternal end, shaft, you get the angle, tubercle, head, tubercle, neck, head, neck, tubercle. I do want you to be able to tell left from right when you look at your ribs. It's pretty straightforward. If you know that the head, the neck, and the tubercle attach posteriorly with your thoracic vertebrae, like this. There's a page in your book, I believe it's 198, that shows that. But they articulate like this. So your head, your neck, and the tubercle go posteriorly. Sternal end goes anteriorly, but there's a sharp edge. You can see it right here, right here. That sharp surface, or that sharp edge, should go down. Just like I mentioned with the spinous process. Would your mom say about carrying sharp objects? They should always be pointed down. So this is actually a right rib. Head, neck, tubercle in the back. My sharp edge is down. If I look at this rib, find my sharp edge. It's a little bit easier if you actually are holding this, but when I flip it over like this, you can definitely see there's a sharp edge right here on the shaft. So sharp edge goes down. My head, neck, and tubercle go in the back. This would be a left. There's a left, there's a right. Your vertebrae would be right there. So let's look at this rib. There's your head. There's your tubercle. Always think head, neck, tummy. Heads always sit on a neck. So there's my head. There's my neck, there's my tubercle, that bump. You can see the sharp edge. If I flip it like that, I really don't see any sharp edges anywhere. It's smoother. There's a sharp edge, so that should go down. Put my head, neck, tubercle in the back. There's the tubercle, neck, head. That's another right. That's a right rib.